The final observation report of caseworker Phil in verse 99Z-1. I believe this to be the assignment I was planted to arbitrate. The last anthropologist in a society void of all metaphor, embracing only the observable, requests multiversal arbitration to show her people a vision of the afterlife, around which they can relight the campfires of community that bring hope and a shared language to describe the severed non-physical ties that bind them. While a more cerebral task than even the multiverse usually demands, my arbiters rose to the occasion in ways that reaffirmed my own belief in the observational endeavor of the BMA as a whole. Arbiter Insunlight opened their chest to show us this cosmic doorway. Arbiter Tyler shook me to my roots with this timeless light cloud. Consensus danced around so many inspiring sights, but our own Valhalla came at the hands of Arbiter Henri 3000, who found something I can only describe as a garden of space cat delights. The long-term effects of this arbitration remain to be seen, but I argue it should already be considered a success, less of an observable metric than a feeling. We won this doctor's smile. They might not yet believe in what I'm still not sure, but we certainly started a conversation that was long overdue. Though I must confess in full disclosure, for the first time in my career at the BMA, I defied consensus. I provided our client with every single solution the arbiters submitted. Sometimes the search is enough. This concludes our arbitration.
We interrupt this final observation report for another breaking news update from bma.today. Despite enduring multiple interdimensional server breach attempts, arbitrations continue to pace this cycle, and the BMA would like to ensure all arbiters and caseworkers that security measures are in place, and Jethro Larson will never gain access to the...
Hello, arbiters. So, you found me. You know my face, but you've been asking the wrong questions. You want to know about me, what the BMA did to me, why I want what they have. But who I was is irrelevant. When the so-called caseworker Maud Fletcher considered my request beneath her and phoned in the arbitration, I lost everything, and myself along with it. So you want to know why, but did you ever think to ask how the multiversal search engine works? To say the technology leveraged by the BMA is controversial would be an understatement. I know that power can do much, much more than they're using it for. Why else would they have to agree to a temporal non-interference directive? Now that I've gained access, I will use it to make sure the BMA never existed at all. As for caseworker Maud Fletcher, I'm going to
The board is in over their heads. The three of us are taking matters into our own hands.
Pause.
Tendrils.
Whatever. Look, we've got a plan.
We need to overload the search engine and lock Jethro out.
And the way we are going to do that is by using it to locate him within the BMA headquarters.
Focusing multi-search engine Oculus back on his point of origin is usually a big no-no, and will eventually cause an interversal mimetic recursion. But ideally, we'll have captured him by the time the automated shutdown is triggered, killing two birds with one stone.
we shall have to suspend casework for some time until the dust settles.
But this is our only chance to save the BMA!
So go ahead and search for any location within the BMA you can think of, even ones we haven't covered yet in your Arbiter training. We'll be there with you to talk you through the whole thing. Just join the emergency voice channel.
And if you have any questions for us along the way, do not hesitate to ask.
My Arbiters, meet us in the emergency search room, right now!